How about now? How about that? Hey, what's up, everyone? Yeah, I had it muted. My mistake. Had it muted from the A7 NFL second game yesterday. But yeah, the Donnie story. We're completing it today on eBay. Also, the giveaway story. Should have done it yesterday. Be sure to enter the giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. What's up, Wallen fan? Vinge, Tight Spot, Guardy. What is it? Ty Rizzo. How are you doing, Ty Rizzo? Over on TikTok. Hey, what's up? The Leviticus guy. What's up, Leviticus guy? That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, at least not for me. How's your day been? You guys ready for the eclipse? Who's got eclipse glasses in chat? I don't. I'm going to have to make one of the cardboard boxes that shines it in. Tight Spot is chilling. Hey, buddies on TikTok. Please be sure to follow, like, and share. We need it. Yeah, I saw your reply. Some bad stuff. Top artist, and he's going nuts. I'm doing great. Yeah, what you up to, Leviticus? How was your weekend? Nico, Red Rider, all the buddies on TikTok. Hey, jump in and chat with us. You probably want to use something like Stream Elements, third base, and get that going. Better place to talk to me about it's probably in Discord. Just shoot me a message, like in the lounge, and we can walk you through it all with the links. Brandon, Peyton, what's up, everyone? How are you guys doing on TikTok today? Let me know if you're watching the eclipse today. MLB The Show's kind of rough, honestly. I mean, it's not a terrible game, but it could be a lot better. What's up, Zach Attack? How are you? Zach, are you getting into the eclipse today? Or nah? Oh, I thought I hit it foul. I was out early on it. Oh, somebody just followed, I think, or subscribed. You honestly don't care. I want to check it out. I guess last time we had this type of eclipse was like 1979 or something. I didn't buy the special glasses, though, so I can't go, like, look at it. I'm going to have to make a box. And California doesn't have a really good... We get, like, 35% or something. Some of you guys on the East Coast are getting, like, the total eclipse. Alright, got a fly ball out to Cruz. TikTok, everybody, Cat's got your guys' tongue over there. What's up, everyone? I see you guys scrolling in. Tell me your favorite baseball team and your favorite player. Or tell me your favorite sport. I like Stream Elements. Streamlabs has a reputation for being really unethical over the years. Can I not put in Bummer? What the heck is going on here? Why is, what's his face so tired? Oh, it's only the first inning. I must have pitched the same pitcher back to back. Screwing up. Hey, Sir Thickles, what's up, buddy? Nothing you can do. Total Eclipse of the Donnie. Yeah, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the big resub. Sir Thickles. Now, he's dropped the Sir. He's just going by Thickles. 69 months. Very nice. Thickles, how's the game treating you? And how's the little guy doing? So, MLB The Show created a second account already. Yeah, I know you were thinking about doing it. Outsider, how are you? Welcome into the chat. Al, Sean, everybody scrolling on TikTok, jump in. Chat with us. Good to see you guys. We're playing in Shieldwood. You guys know, you know how I feel about Shieldwood. Oh, there we go. Taya and me and Maddie, your girlfriend. What's up, Taya? How's your day been? What a long name. Who's your favorite baseball team? Baron's in the house. How are you, Baron? Good to see you, Baron. What you been up to? Right. The big donkey is in the batter's box. Adam Dunn. Another donkey. Draymond. I made a Draymond meme for TikTok earlier. Hope you guys will get a good laugh out of it. Alright, we got one follower. One in a row. We're trying to get more. Be sure to follow, like, and share. Oh, yeah. How did it come out? Congratulations on the new tattoo. Obviously, it's hurting right now. What's a Draymond? We got 69 months and 29 months. I'm going to get you guys on the wall here in just a second. High Train's incoming. There's the bell. There's the hype train bell. Everybody get hype in the chat. Thank you guys. Corey and Thickless, respectively. We will get your names on the wall right now. Right after the game, please. I'm just hacking these days. What is going on with me? Should stop swinging at balls. That would probably help. But yeah, I'm good, Baron. What's your plans for the day? Are you checking out the eclipse? Thickless, Corey, Vinge, Baron. Who's checking out the eclipse? Zach doesn't care about it. Turned out good. Definitely hurts today. It's on the inner arm, bicep, kind of up to the armpit. Definitely one of the worst spots that you've been tattooed. How long do they tend to hurt after you guys get a tattoo? Asking as somebody that has no idea.
1-1.
Oh, you guys got the cloudiness out your way. You are in totality. You won't be able to miss it for Vinge. Man, that must have just freaked people out years ago when we didn't know what the eclipses were like. You know, like caveman days. the sun just disappears in the middle of the day. 3 to 4 days, then it's just itchy. Basically, it heals like a sunburn. Is everyone back to school? Those of you that are like school age? Or is anybody still on summer break? I feel like summer break has a lot of variance to it. Like Wallen's in here. I would think Wallen should be in school, but he might be already done with school for the day or something. I think the A's are like 3-7 to start the year. How's everyone's teams doing record-wise? I really need to pay more attention to the standings, but I've been obviously not thrilled with happenings with the A's. Only lost 2 so far for the Braves. You guys are 5-4 for the Orioles. Should be 7-3. What did you guys think about WrestleMania last night? Those of you that are wrestling fans. Hey, Grumpy, great to see you. Jump in, chat with us. Don't be a stranger, Grumpy. Last 2 games were rough. Greatest show ever. Guardians are looking good at 7-2. Guardians just lost Bieber, though, right? Is what I read. Very unfortunate for Bieber to be out for the year. If what I read was true. Came back from being down 6 on Saturday. The Cardiac Kids in Atlanta. Strider probably done for the year if you had to guess as well. Oh, I didn't know Strider was out. God, that's a couple big starting names. I saw Bieber start against the A's. God, he was just mowing everybody down that day. That was the opening day game that I went to. Somehow I got super glue on the back of my middle finger. I don't know how I did it. My little youngest one, we took her to the store. She picked out this little wooden snake. You know the little like toy snakes that you have that kind of rock back and forth? She loved it, and I was like, come on, we don't need that. But she's been having fun carrying it with her everywhere. Then yesterday, the older of the 2 girls decided it was time to give it a bath, and that caused it to break. So this morning, I super glued its head back on. It's wooden, and I think it's fine. But somehow, I was holding it like this, the super glue, the little tube, and somehow I got it on the back of my freaking finger now, so that's great. Hey, Punch, thanks for the likes. Please be sure to follow Punch. Great to have you in chat. Let's go ahead and make the move to the lefty. Pitch clock is about to be out for MLB for something. It didn't even cause. Hey, Donnie, starting to stream. Do I have any tips? Yeah, I got a lot of tips. Got 3 pillars I'll give you. I usually tell people when they get started. Get the same name everywhere. Your name's not really great here on the Purple platform. I don't know how to even read it or pronounce it. I guess it's TJ Vibin, right? But it doesn't look like Vibin when I look over at it quickly. Don't mean that as a criticism, but yeah, just get something unique if you can everywhere. So that way if people are looking you up on other platforms, they can find you Every single spot would be my recommendation. Number 2, set a schedule. Stick to your schedule. If you can only stream on the weekends, let that be known. Try to get some of your buddies to come and lurk for you, or better yet, chat if you have some real life friends that can be around, or some of your online gaming buddies would be good. And then the third thing I usually tell people is don't go spend a bunch of money on streaming. If you have a console to start streaming with, that's fine. If you have a phone to make videos off of, you know, that's okay too. If you're not able to, you know, set up and do like this type of stream with the camera and the overlay and all that stuff, like, don't worry about it. It's not necessary, at least initially. Make sure that you like it, because I've seen a lot of folks spend thousands of dollars on streaming, and then they find out they don't like it, it's not for them, and now they have a sunk cost into it, and they feel like they have to do it like a job. So those are usually my starter tips. Did you reverse the A's boycott? So they had, and I think you're being funny, but they had a party in the parking lot, Corey, on opening day. I didn't attend that because I wasn't sure how the feelings were going to be there, and I didn't want to end up in some spot where there was a bunch of drunk people going crazy or anything. Apparently the party went really well, so I was there for it, and I went to the reverse boycott last year when we beat Tampa 2-1, so that was a fun game to be at. So Bieber on the 15-day list for now. Yeah, he might have got me. No, we'll slide in. We need a hit now. Try to take this lead. Camper, welcome in. Great to see you. Everybody that's checking us out on TikTok. Please do me a huge favor. Follow, like, and share the stream. I knew better than to swing at that, but somehow I just took the foul. Hopefully I held back. Umpire's on my side. Do I like baseball? Yes, I do. How about yourself? Too much motion? You a baseball buddy? Alright, lights were turned pink. I don't want them pink. It's kind of bright for my eyes right now, so I switched them back to blue. But here you go. There's your pink. Somebody follow and take the pink away. We don't have a second baseman, right? Mondesi could play there, but that's not good. Do I like streaming? No, I'm just streaming. I'm streaming for harassment instead. No, I like streaming just fine. How about yourself? Too much motion. I feel like I'm having a conversation with one of my kids. My daughter's like asked me, like, do you like peanut butter? It's like, yeah, I think you asked me this yesterday. The Atlanta Braves? Oh, nice. Who's your favorite Brave, past and present? Oh, Wood knows how to play second base, no problem. Yeah, out of position there for Wood. He's got us a web gym. Second base is usually a spot you can hide a defender out of position. I am not hitting well. We got to get to hitting again. Baron, let them know how easy it is to become a follower there. They're awfully quiet, Baron. I need you to hype up the chat over there on TikTok. Baron's going to be the hype man. Here's Condelario coming in. Matt Olson. Hey, Olson's one of my favorites too. Loved him when he was in Oakland. I couldn't get him to chase, unfortunately. Just trying. Keen eye from this guy. A7FL was pretty good yesterday. We had a little bit of technical difficulties to start. I can't tell for sure if we're going to be scheduled up for this weekend or the following one for our next A7FL stream. I forgot to do the giveaway for the KontrolFreeks, so be sure to go !! giveaway if you're in the purple stream right now. Get your points in, because I'm going to draw a winner at the end of this stream. I got 2 sets of KontrolFreeks and 2 sets of Precision Rings. I'll ship them out to the winner So enter if you're comfortable with me having your address, because I'm going to ship it from here. I like it when the company ships it out for me, but they shipped it to me to ship out, so yeah, it was still nice of them. I got Infernos, Sport Sticks, and yeah, the 2 precision rings for the Victor. Oh, speaking of the Victor, there he goes. All right, that's a warm-up game. Yeah, I gotta start hitting. How did I not score any runs in freaking Shieldwood for the whole ball game? All right, I don't need to see this all. Good game. Let me get Nicholas and Corey up on the wall. Thank you guys for the big resubs. Everybody that's yet to jump in, please do so. Follow, like, and share. I see Captain Kojak is giving us some likes. The commish is here. What's happening, commish? How are you? That pin does not show up on that background. Let's try a different one. In fact, I'll bring 2 with me in case one of them doesn't work. All right, Nicholas and Corey hanging out together all month, side by side. Commish, are you going to check out the eclipse? Probably pretty good out there on the East Coast, right? No, too much motion. We're not going to tell people to follow you. We're not going to shout you out. I don't know you yet, too much motion. So I'm sorry. What you're going to get is you're going to get a timeout, buddy. Who do you think you are? You think you're the Night Raven? You think you get a shout out when you come in here? Too much motion? Not your first time coming in. Not on a self-promo, bud. Hey, what's up, Solo Phil? All right, Solo Phil, Night Raven, Stoffy. At this point, you're paying the college fund. Yes, Stoffy, you're going to the wall here in a second. Zach's in the house. Commish. Now I'm shouting everybody out for spite. Too much motion can hear all the shout-outs. He's not in the right platform to follow everybody. No, we're just trying to get caught up here for the buddies. Corey doesn't really stream consistently, but I mean, he's been live, so I do follow Corey. He was last on some Team Flat tactics. Oh, the Snowman's here. Yeah, what's up, Snowman? Vinge might start streaming a lot. He's going to figure it out as time goes by. All right. Stoff, thanks for the big resub. Yeah, let me get the hype emotes going there. Hopefully we have a better game this next game. Everybody that's scrolling through TikTok, YouTube, wherever you might be, please be sure to follow, subscribe, respectively. And thanks for hanging out with us. Hope all the buddies will follow each other, and we can grow out the community like tree branches. But I want to know who's hyped up for the eclipse. I think I'm the most excited for it. Must be an old man thing to be excited for the eclipse. Why do people load into the game and not be ready to play? Like, what happens? Too much motion. I timed you out for a minute, and now you come back with more self-promotion. Now you got to time you out even longer. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Too much motion. Don't come here to talk about your streams and stuff. If I ask you specifically about streaming, there's your cue. But yeah, the self-promotion deal. Nobody's going to go and follow you just when you're trying to jump into somebody's chat and do it that way. Shutting work down to sit outside and look at it for Stoffy. It's going to go for like an hour, right? At least in California, it's going for like an hour. I guess it depends where you're at in the world too. Be back streaming soon, getting the IRL sorted out. I gave him 5 minutes off. He's promoting in the video streaming platform. It's like, come on, man. He did come in and ask me a couple questions. He said, do I like baseball and do I like streaming? And then he started shouting himself out. It's like, come on, bud. You're trying to blow up. This isn't the way to blow up. This isn't the way to network. Yeah, okay, so it's an hour for everybody. Okay, yeah, it's going to be like 11 to whatever equivalency out here. So I'll probably jump off in a little bit. Like 10:30, I'll jump off. Yeah, I stream baseball because I hate it. Missed a chance today only. You should tell somebody that I time out. You've been eclipsed. Oh, hey. Too much motion. You've been eclipsed. I don't know. He may still be watching. Oh no, bad texting. 208. Last time you saw the eclipse, 10 years old. That was 31 years ago. I remember specifically going out in the backyard with the what I'm going to make today for the kids, the little cardboard box thing. I wish I would have bought the eclipse sunglasses, but I just wasn't sure if it was that big of a deal. I kept thinking I would see them like out in the store, and I didn't. So I kind of wish I would have bought a pair off Amazon so everybody could look up at it. Don't go out and burn out your retinas or anything. Everybody, please be careful. God, I'm just swinging at everything. He makes a nice play and he'll get us out there. Miguel and everyone on TikTok, hey, welcome in. Please be sure to follow, like, and share. Did I see WrestleMania 40 last night? I did not. I mean, I saw that it aired or that everybody was into it, but I don't watch wrestling. What did you think about it, Davion? It's a good day to attack the Fire Nation. I know you know. Shoot, that one's going over my head right now. Some glasses in circulation aren't up to the standards, so some folks today will be cooked. Yes, I've heard there's a lot of stuff that you shouldn't be trying to use for the purpose that it's... I don't even want to say that it's made for. It's just people scamming. How low life do you have to be to make scammer eclipse glasses? Like, I know I'm going to ruin a bunch of people's vision, but let me make them anyways. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've never seen Avatar, so that's probably why. Well, I saw the James Cameron Avatar thing, but I don't think that's what we're talking about. Imagine sitting around a board meeting. Hey guys, I got a killer idea. Instead of making glasses people can look up to the sun at, let's make glasses that are going to ruin their vision forever. I'm sure we'll be a popular company that everybody's going to look for. Well, actually, they won't be able to look because they won't be able to see. You bought 3 from Shaw's, but the other stores were giving them away for free. Your dummy self should have went to the other stores and got them for free. Do what you gotta do to provide for the family. Poppin's like, yep, we just gotta make the quick buck. Has anyone checked on Wags? Wags has got to be beside himself today. National title game for Purdue coming up. They are the underdog against Connecticut in that matchup. Yeah, and charge the same amount. Exactly. Oh, no, that was the one. That was the one to turn on. You're part of a PS5 problem buying and reselling. I remember that, Stoffy. Stoffy used to give everybody the tips how to get a PlayStation 5 because he was working at Best Buy at the time. And, yeah, Stoffy was good at it. All right, my run scored. I did get hosed at third, being overly aggressive. Wags in the box. He's the vision. UConn by 10. It was crazy. Was sad about Roman. He has another story. Hunter Hurst Helmsley says. Triple H. Right? Isn't that the name? I think. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it seemed like everyone was really happy with WrestleMania 40 from what I've seen, reaction-wise. Yes, he's in the hole so he can watch the eclipse and watch Purdue.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, we may have to restart on TikTok. I don't know, maybe after this game. TikTok, we gotta get the follows going, Davion. Can you tell them to follow, please, bud? All right, too much motion. He made it through the 5-minute timeout. He's still here. Hey, you're awesome, bud. All right, you've paid your dues in the sin bin. Too much motion. What type of content are you hoping to create? Maybe I can give you some good advice. One is never self-promote in other people's chats. I may not be that big where you're watching, but we have almost 20,000 on the Purple platform and 12,000 on TikTok. So I've been at it for a while. I do know some of the rules. About networking at least. All right, a little inside out swing for the generic Trout. You're going to do dancing in sports, like Just Dance? Or are you one of those guys that's going to go start dancing on the train when everybody's just trying to enjoy their commute? and you got your cameraman, and you're just like aggravating everybody. I mean, those do get views for whatever reason. Well, yeah, Walmart trout's a good value. I can't believe I got freaking super glue on the back of my middle finger somehow. Like, this was the tip of the super glue, and I'm holding it like this, squeezing it out. It's one of those little 4-packs of like little mini super glues, and I was just trying to fix that little toy snake, and yeah, somehow I messed that up. Every single time. At least I didn't get it between my fingers, and then this isn't the worst spot to have super glue, I guess. Good thing it wasn't near my face. TikTok dance. Okay. Should set up the camera, stream your high school baseball games. Oh, that would be a good idea. I've thought about doing that for some of the local high school football weekends. Gosh, it's like I've never played MLB The Show before. Swinging so bad. Trying to figure out how in tarnations to get the charitable efforts on the front page. Confusing. Listen, the front page, as far as I'm aware, Kamish, is strictly Twitch special interest. So if you're good friends with the CEO or something, you probably can get on there, or you have to be in a guild. So there's Latin Guild, Women's Guild, and African American Guild. So I think if you're not in a guild, I think you're out of luck these days. It used to be you could book it, and then it changed. It changed around, I guess, around the time that you got partnered. Because I remember telling you, like, oh yeah, you should definitely shoot in your message to try to get your charity deal up there. And I was planning to put in the application as well. And then, in partner Discord, right, we were talking to them about it. And yeah, I don't think you can even apply anymore. Which, is that fair? Is that equitable? I don't think it is. It just is what it is. That's my understanding, though, Kamish. My understanding may be completely out of whack, too. So, I wouldn't leave it completely off of my word. But that's just how I understand it. Yeah, and I mean, you're doing something to raise funds for a worthy cause. It's not like it's like, hey, everybody follow Kamish. Although, if you get some more followers, great. You're trying to do it to benefit a charity. Like, I know they're doing like Superfan Face-Off, but that's produced by Twitch.
1-1.
Like that, I've seen that on the front page. Yesterday, I saw some music deal was on the front page. I don't believe either of those would have been through a guild member, as far as I'm aware. Can I give you advice? So listen, if you're trying to make it musically, I don't really have any good advice for trying to rap or dance or anything like that, because it isn't anything that I've ever done. I'm guessing you have to go about it and have some talent. Maybe book studio time. I don't know if you have all that type of equipment. It's probably very expensive to get into musical production, but maybe start out like on SoundCloud or something like that. I know some rappers and artists have done well through that venue, but I don't know how old you are. It's not my business. I'm going to assume that you're young. Too much motion. I would tell you, if you want my honest, best advice, keep going to school. Get yourself as much education as you can. Do all these things as like a side hustle, and if something happens to do well for you, great. But you don't want to be a guy that's 30 trying to make it as a rapper or as a streamer, and that's your only source of income, because most people are going to fail. And I'm not saying that you're going to fail necessarily, but jump on the purple streaming platform right now and go look at any game or any category for that matter and scroll down. Don't just look at the guy that has 1,000 views or that has 5,000. Scroll down to all the people that are streaming to no one or streaming to one viewer. That's where you're probably going to be at as you get started. And it takes a lot of inertia to drive yourself off of not having any discoverability to getting to where you're known or where people want to hang out and watch what you're doing. If you're relying on that to pay your bills, to pay your mortgage, to pay your electricity, to pay your phone bill, to do all that stuff, feed your family if you start having a family later on, it's not ideal. My life situation's unique. I bought my house when houses were really cheap in comparison to where they're at now. My wife has a very steady job. She works in healthcare. So this is just something I can do kind of, hey, I have a great month and I make 5 figures in a month. It's happened in the past. That's amazing. I have a bad month and I make, you know, $300. Oh, well, you know, it's just, it's funny money that we're not relying on day to day. The more I can make and sock away, obviously the better, but that's rare, you know, that your spouse is going to have that. And I don't know that you have a spouse or anything either. So just kind of the reality check, like, yeah, go, you know, pursue your dreams, but at the same time, make yourself marketable to at least some type of employer that you may like to work in while you wait for everything to get going. Yeah, it takes time and patience for sure. What about streaming Fortnite and Call of Duty? Have you looked at those games? How saturated they are? It's the exact same thing, bud. You're gonna go stream Fortnite, and I don't know who's popular anymore. 5 years ago, it was Tfue and it was Ninja and all those guys. You're going to be buried below all of them and all the people that are established and that have been at it for years and years. And now you're going to come on as a new kid trying to do, you know, Fortnite or something. It's going to take you a long time. Also, if you're not really a high skill at it, you better be entertaining or be attractive or have something unique that makes you stand out, because everybody else is at the game is really, really good. Squamish is in my chat. He's as good as anybody I've ever played with. And yeah, Squamish he's not quitting his day job to pursue Fortnite. Squamish is like, you know, top 1,000 in duos and things month after month or season after season. But, you know, he has the perspective of being somebody that's lived a good chunk of life already to know, like, yeah, I can do it on the side for something fun. Consistency is the word to use. Hey, I don't know about that, Kamish. Now I gotta take some issues with Kamish. The buddies are giving you advice from the purple platform. Too much motion. And listen, I'm not trying to be a dream crusher or a dream killer. I hope it all works out for you. I've seen some people go from starting all the way to being really big partners and big creators. But I've seen way, way more that came and went and they don't create content anymore. Alright, we got the switch hitter and the righty. Burned yourself out. Did Snowman. It can happen to you. Consistency, keyword to use. Do I want to play Fortnite with you? If you want to play Fortnite, in my About Me section there, below the chat, there should be the Discord server. Come on into the Discord. When we do a Fortnite day, which isn't today, then you have to be in the Discord to play with me. And I do play, like, open lobbies, but subscribers have priority to play, so when I say subscriber, I mean, like, Twitch and TikTok subscriber. TikTok, by the way, has been kind of quiet. We had a lot of viewers come through, but must not be baseball hour. Had a hard time getting any of them to engage, so we'll probably restart on TikTok in a moment. Advice is simple. Do something others don't. Be niche. Be good at doing it. Others will try to do what you do. That's the advice from the Kamish. Kamish's partner. Seen him have a lot of success since I've known him. Although you're already doing pretty well when I met you, Kamish, but, like, it's grown a lot for Kamish. Kamish's production value is really good on his streams, too. I'm always a little bit scrambled. I just kind of, like, get live and get on there. So, listen, Too Much Motion, you're talking all the talk about wanting to be full-time content creator, right? You don't know how to get on Discord. I don't mean this as an insult, but you're very much starting at the start at the moment. If you don't know what Discord is. Yeah, Discord is a free to use, like, chat application. A lot of streamers use it. Hey, what's up, Joey? Thanks for the compliment. Let's go for the left-hander and try to bail ourselves out of this game. Lead is slipping right now. It is Pebble Beach. It's a mesh trucker hat. I was going to wear my DF hat today, but I don't know where I put it. The kids were looking at it over the weekend. I was going to push you guys on fourth wall. But yeah, what's Discord? Just tells me you haven't done your homework yet too much. So yeah. Go ahead and get on Discord today. That can be step one on the journey. It's just getting yourself familiar with Discord. Hey, it's all good, bud. It's probably tough to see, particularly depending on what device you're looking at the stream on. Just a little logo. Yeah, I got it when we were over on Cannery Row a while ago. I'm doing good. What's up, Mason? Good to have you in chat. Been a little bit quiet today, Mason, over there. Was thinking about probably restarting soon. Although we'll see. Now you guys are starting to chat with us. Fitness, did I see the Rangers have the highest chance of signing Rocky Sasaki this offseason? Why did they have the highest chance? Has he stated that he wants to live his life in Arlington or something? Like, who came up with that chance? Let's see. You know how to play, you don't know how to use Discord phone. Well, I'm kind of concerned about what type of stream you're putting together. Too much motion as well. But it's nice chatting with you regardless. Mason, thanks for following. I thought you were already a follower, Mason. Yeah, thanks for jumping in as a follower. I may have a different Mason that follows there. So we're on 32 victories, and we got a big Stoffy resub. You're taking a trip to Paynes Valley in September? Payne Stewart? I don't know what Paynes Valley is. I'm sorry. We were talking golf. Now I'm stuck on golf. Yeah, it's funny how the platform can work, though. I think when you're scrolling, it's easy to unfollow someone or something like that too, Mason. But yeah, welcome back in. All right, my mission. Here's the Daniel Freak challenge for the morning. Make it to the end of event. It may be impossible. I'm trying to make it to the end of event before the eclipse happens. So we need 3 wins for 3 packs. It's Tiger's course. Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with it. Hasn't he designed quite a few courses now? Pitching coach in Japan since he was 19, was brought on board with Texas, and he wasn't to follow him, he said. Fitness, that doesn't make sense. You're making it sound like he is going to follow him. Could have been autocorrect, gotcha on that one. Fitness, be sure to follow. Sounds like you're hoping for Rocky with the Rangers. It is alliterative. Rocky the Ranger. Ranger Rocky. I used to get Ranger Rick when I was a kid. I don't know. I can't remember what Ranger Rick was for. It was like a wildlife magazine for kids. What's the best way to get stubs? Shoot, it used to be flipping. I've heard flipping is really rough this year. I haven't even attempted doing it. I guess grinding the living heck out of the game. They're making it more try to steer you to pay to win these days. Rockies fan, you guys are struggling over there. Hey, I'm an A's fan. Doesn't get much worse than being an A's fan. You have a good free team. No stubs for Mason. So it's probably new. Oh, that's really cool. Is it a long ways from your house, Doc? Open in 2020. Has a 19th hole island green. It's in Branson, Missouri. You going to check out some music while you're in Branson? What's my favorite Fortnite skin? Somebody gifted me the Marshall Mathers skin a few months ago. So that one, just because someone went out of their way to get, to spend their hard-earned money on it for me, is my favorite. But yeah, I'm not somebody that buys any skins. However, if you buy skins, use creator code DanielFreak on Epic and save yourself a few bucks. Help me out. How do you do it? You be on the deathbed if you're an A's fan? Calm down, guy. You're actually making it worse. I didn't think anybody could make being an A's fan worse. It's not that bad. Yeah, it just is what it is. We're accustomed to it by now. We have the good memories of winning a World Series. I can't say that for Rocky fans. No disrespect. But let's see. Is Oswaldo's card still supercharged? Didn't look at the supercharges when I logged in. I don't know off the top of my head, bud. I'm sorry. Yeah, hopefully SD gets brought back up. The whole thing with SD, if you're not familiar with it, apparently he wore a Last Dive Bar bracelet. Last Dive Bar is like a fan-based thing, sell the team type of social media group, and yeah, apparently that ticked off management. Uh-oh. Who are you timing out? There, Joey. All right, Zach is gone. We'll see you in 10 minutes, Zach. Somehow, I got, just got a piece of that I was chasing. Hold on. Zach, sorry. Rules are the rules. Zach and Joey always getting each other. Yeah, everybody on TikTok, be sure to follow, like, and share if you haven't done so, please. If you'd be so kind. That's fine. No future. The Rockies are cooked. 2006 World Series or 2016 World Series haunting our buddy Mason. He says, "F the Cubs." We got some Cubs fans around. I don't know if they're active at the moment in the other chat. Chowderhead, what's up, buddy? Chowderhead, who wins the national title tonight? I think Chowderhead watches college hoops the way I do, just casually, but I like to hear his thoughts. 10 million reward for a permanent ban? Oh, that's an interesting idea. Would it be worth it for I don't know, $1 million to ban somebody for like 3 days or something? Or maybe a week? Wrong scene. Oh, dang it. Yeah, sorry, I was clicking around. I lose, the mouse like goes idle sometimes, and I have to click and get the cursor where I can see it. So, yeah, my bad. Thanks, Joy, for telling me. Take me back to the Tulowitzki days. Should have had that run in with a productive out, but I failed. I think I forgot to mute. This guy's probably hearing my play-by-play. We'll save up to ban Wags. The Slim Shady skin, the favorite for too much motion. Dark Specta's here. Sheesh, what's up, Dark Specta? So Yukon's going to win with these. Let's see. We got Joey here. We got Chowderhead here. Dark Specta's in the chat. What's happening, everybody? TikTok's finally starting to pick up. We got to get everybody following on TikTok, though. I am a Seahawk fan. How about yourself, Fitness? Oh, hey, look. Zack Attack is free. And he's got the wrench of power over on the video streaming platform. And his comment is, haha, Joey. Just in case you didn't see it, Joey. You knew he was going to resurface on one of the other screens. You're from Colorado, but you live in Philly. So Eagles. How do you like the Rockies and not the Broncos, then? Not questioning it. It's okay to like teams wherever you like them. I'm just wondering how that happened. Weak contact. Yuck. I am just so chasing these days. Back to golf. Learned yesterday that you can hit your driver and 3-wood the same distance. I can't. I do hit my driver further, usually. Unless I mishit it. Somebody just sent a gift on TikTok. Oh, it's lost again. Hey, thanks for the heart me, buddy. Yeah, I saw it like load and then I didn't see it hit chat. Thanks, lost again. How are you today? I'm pretty good, Dark Spectre. Are you going to check out the total eclipse of the sun? Probably going to stream for like 2 more hours and then go make one of those little cardboard boxes because I was slacking on buying the eclipse glasses. Then we got in a whole discussion about the eclipse glasses that are not legitimate that you can burn your eyes out with earlier. You live in, I don't know where that's at. Is that in the United States? What is a solar eclipse? Solar eclipse is when a celestial body passes in front of the sun. A lunar eclipse is when something passes in front of the moon. At least that's my understanding. I may be wrong on that. I don't think anything passes between us and the moon. So what causes the lunar eclipse? Is it something being lined up behind the moon, like Jupiter? So it causes the effect of the sun getting partially blacked out. Depending where you're at in the United States, Mexico, or Canada today, you may be in full totality of the solar eclipse. So the sun might be completely covered for you. California, we won't get that effect. So Staffy from Hershey, you live in Wisconsin, cheer for the Steelers, Phillies. So you feel this, dude. So, yeah, I want to know more about 430 Fitness. Atlanta says too much motion. Your messages are getting deleted, too much motion. You must be saying too much personal stuff. Don't mess with the mods there. The mods will get you. Too much motion. How's my day? It's pretty good. Yeah, how about yourself, Justin? Kyler, do you ever wish you were on band? Because now you're gone. Here you go. 30 million comedians out of work, and here's Kyler trying to be a funny guy. So let's see. You live in the best state for it, says Chowderhead. Yeah, I did hear Vermont was going to be good. They closed down the schools today. They're expecting 60,000 people in the small area that you work in. Do you have the special glasses, Chowderhead? Or are you going to go check it all out? Lunar is when the Earth is in the middle of the sun and the moon. Solar is when the moon is between the Earth and the sun. Oh, thanks, Nicholas. Nicholas breaking it down correctly. Yeah, I just said solar thinking sun and lunar thinking moon. Not about the actual positioning. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's really cool for those of you that are in the totality area. Those breaking pitch, I just keep thinking that they're there and I can turn on them and launch them into the cheap seats, and obviously I'm hitting the top of the ball. So see, lunar is a shadow, solar is covered is the best way to think about it. So we're getting the breakdown from Nicholas. Am I going to see it? Yeah, I'm trying to get a couple more wins, finish the event, and then jump off before the eclipse happens. But the eclipse is going to happen regardless, so I will stop stream before the eclipse gets underway. I'm going to make one of those little cardboard viewing box things because I didn't buy the glasses. That way I can teach my kids about it a little bit. My son's particularly at an age where he finds outer space really fascinating at 7, so we'll make it fun for him. And my daughters they're always the way of, like, if he's doing something, they want to do it too, so at least I can try to use it as a learning lesson. Probably not going to watch it since you have no special glasses. Don't need more vision issues. Yeah, definitely don't look straight up at it, anybody. You'll be seeing the sun permanently in the back of your eyes. I mean, I don't know. It probably depends what's happening and how long you look at it and blah blah blah. But yeah, just don't mess around. Your vision is not something you want to mess up. Oh, come on, don't go out. Get down, ball. Playing Olsen in the right field is quite an experience. If I could hit, it would be really good. Brendan, 33 months. Let's go, Brendan. We'll get you up on the wall here in just a second. No shot for Dark Spectre. He's got the Longhorns team and the Tennessee Vols logo. He's going for the double T. Hey, Drop, thanks for following us on TikTok. Who's your favorite baseball team, Drop? And who's your favorite player on that team? Lights are flashing for Brendan and for Drop right now. Oh, no. He placed that in perfectly. I don't think we're going to get him at the plate. No, definitely not. Not with that throw. Justin, thanks for the share. Yeah, today I'm just not hitting at all. Like, I mean, you always have your days, and it kind of comes and goes, but today I'm just chasing everything, so my patience is bad. 33 months, still no mod. Let's fix it right now. I wanted to surprise you one of these days when you came in, not necessarily on a day that you subscribed, and then I forgot to do it. Oh, stop. He just joined you in the mod club. Particularly now that we have Zach Attack banned. We need an extra set of eyes on the chat. Royals, current is Bobby Witt Jr., former Bo Jackson. Of course, yeah, no. Long overdue, Brendan. I told Brendan that a while ago. He's like, it's okay. I'm happy with VIP. Can you get on the wall? You have to subscribe to Much Motion. The subscribing where you're at is the equivalency of following elsewhere. Brendan just spent like his hard-earned money for the stream to not see any ads, to support the stream, to have the badge next to his name, and all the subscriber perks. So, no, your name doesn't go on the wall just for essentially following. I'm sorry, Too Much Motion. I know it sounds the same because it's a subscriber there, you know, on YouTube, but yeah, it is different. So yeah, we got the Royal Buddies representing in a couple chats. Too Much Motion. You did not spend your hard-earned money on this stream. No, I understand, but yeah, that's like the equivalency of following on TikTok or Twitch, bud. I don't write down everybody that follows. Yeah, he's $5 into the commitment for the month is what Brendan is kind of how he's breaking it down. He's saying if he did a $5 super chat, that would be the equivalency. Unfortunately, I'm not monetized, so I can't get the supers yet. I'm working on it there on YouTube. One of these days, maybe. Watch time is just creeping up slowly but surely. We started Pokemon Sword, doing the shiny only playthrough. You're on 15 hours of gameplay, no shinies. You're still on Route 1. Oh, I'm not good on collections at all, unfortunately. We'll lose that one. Gosh, I am hitting terribly, but thank you guys for staying with me. We need a few more wins to finish up event, but I'm on the struggle bus with the bat. I need to start taking some pitches, so we'll see if we can not chase everything here on this one. I think we went 2 and 2, but should be going on a better clip. Brendan, thanks for the support. Everybody, thanks for your support and being here. Should have been on a bit earlier, but I did have a busy weekend, even though I didn't stream a whole lot. I am helping the Creator Sports Network with the production and working with a lot of creators on getting all their stuff set up. So I did stream a little yesterday, but I was also on earlier, making sure everyone was good with their streams. So randomly in a slump, zero confidence at the plate, confused how that can happen in a video game. The show can be that way. You can really start pressing and get into your head about it, P. I know that it's happened to me at times. I don't really get too upset about it. It's just like, why am I slamming the PCI or chasing everything when I know better? You know, sometimes knowing doesn't mean that you necessarily do it. All right, Brendan's on the wall. I need to tweet out the March buddies, and we will get that out today. Need to make some videos today too, so that'll be what I do after checking out the eclipse. We'll probably have some lunch or something too. P, thanks for all the likes. Yeah, certainly hope everybody can, follow, like, and share if you guys are on TikTok. So, Stoff, as you know, my son was playing Pokemon Violet for a long time. Yesterday, I took him to trade in a game at GameStop because GameStop was offering an extra 50% on trade-in. So we took Pimpkin 4 in. He wanted Pimpkin 4 so bad, then he never played it. Said he didn't like it. It was too hard, and that's fine. I mean, he's little. Kids don't know what it's going to be till they get into it. So anyhow, we take that in there, and we're looking at games. He ended up settling on Super Mario Party, which I think was a cool game to get because we ended up playing it yesterday. My wife, my son, and myself. The girls were, one was having a nap, one was just playing with toys. Anyhow. When we're there, I said, do you want to get Pokemon, whatever the one is that goes with Violet. It's Violet and Scarlet, right? I asked him if he wanted that one, and he goes, no, it's the same game. It just has a few different Pokemon in it. I had told him that for the longest time, so I'm glad he had that through his head. Because I was just going to give in, let him have whatever he wanted. But, I mean, I get it if you really want to get the few extra Pokemon or whatever, but yeah, thankfully he didn't get like the same game. But I was letting him make his decision and learn from it if he wanted to go that way. Long story, just to say that. All right, opponent's got the double. We're going to try to pitch out the jam. Jammed him up there, and almost got him. Trying to get him to come here for the tag. Sanchez got him. Try to cheese us. No cheesing us. So let's see. Whenever you're in a slump, you change your hitting view, and your PCI usually helps. I never change mine. I just rather keep things the same and stop doing whatever I'm doing wrong. You had four scrimmage games over the past weekend. Your team went 2-2 on the weekend. How did you play, Brendan? Do you feel like you're ready for the season? When he's older, he'll understand owning both games is fun. I was the one that always discouraged him because I thought like, he's going to play through it and it's going to be the same type of thing. So I didn't want him to just feel like he got a double thing. But yeah, when he's older, sure. He wants to get that completionist feeling going to it. Like, yeah, go for it. Hey, we ran into a pitch. Wind was really bad. You think you did all right? Hey, what's up, Gage? How are you? Yeah, the A's did okay. They could have actually swept that series against Detroit. They lost the first game in a tight game, and they took down the next two. We'll see if that carries forward. I believe they're in Texas starting tomorrow against the Rangers.
All ones the count. Ball. Ball, that's inside.
Royals swept the White Sox this weekend. You think the Royals will contend for the Central, Brendan? Perfect swing from Jordan. Uh-oh. Don't let Donnie get locked in. Lefty will take it to Pound Town, and it's off the building with mildew or whatever is on that building. Yeah, thanks, Gage. Everybody on TikTok, please be sure to follow, like, and share, if you would be so kind. We got to get pushing onto the For Your page. Let's see, you play one game through quickly. Then the second game, you do set personal limits to make the game more challenging. Then you use one as the main game and one for online competition. You sure hope, but you never know with that team for Brendan. White Sox are awful, says Cragula. Well, for what it's worth, you got to beat the team in front of you. The A's are horrible, and somehow the Tigers lost that series to us. Do I watch any college baseball? Not much. Maybe College Baseball World Series. Gage just gave us the big fall. Thanks, Gage. Who's your favorite baseball team? Lights were flashing for Gage. We love to keep the lights flashing. I was looking fastball in her half. I just got on top of it. Is that Tatis at first base? No, it's Harper, right? Let's see. The Royals can be above average. They can win the Central. Tigers and Sox stink. Twins are the team to beat. Guardians are down bad, losing Bieber. Yeah, Bieber deals terrible. And then Corey was telling me Stratter's probably out for the year too. Not talking league averages, personal averages, says Stoffy. We'll stay to a 2-run advantage here. Here's Supercharged Harper. Angels starting off better than expected. I'm happy that Ron Washington's getting another shot. I do love Ron. I was hoping the A's were going to hire him when we hired Kotze way back when. Guardians, gotta hope Gavin Williams comes back strong. They need McKenzie to stop sucking. That'll soften the blow of losing Bieber. I gotta tell you guys, for what it's worth, I did see Bieber's opening day start against my A's, and gosh, he was getting such a high whiff rate on his breaking stuff. And the A's are not a good team, but they have some decent hitters in their lineup. Defensively, they've been really bad. Pitching is pretty bad for the A's at the moment. But, you know, up and down, like 1 through 9, that's not terrible. You know, there's some guys that are young that are good bats, like Zach Geloff and whatnot. And, yeah, he was just making everybody look silly. So I was really impressed getting to see Bieber in person. I mean, anybody can have a great outing, but, you know, Bieber's got the resume. So I think that has to hurt Cleveland's chances. Regardless of who steps up into the rotation, like you're probably not finding another Cy Young candidate, you know, out of your minor league system. If they were to that level already, like they probably would have been in the majors, right? Not that they won't become good down the road. So let's see. The Royals also got to get a decent pitcher from the Pirates. His fastball can run up into the high 90s, or they got a decent one from the Pirates. Royals have Scott Barlow back for free. Brendan saying please and thank you. Close to losing full on MLB is Corey. Motion, I'm not sure why your message got redacted, but it's all good.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Did anybody on TikTok come through because of my Draymond Green meme? Because I know if you put out a video before your live stream, sometimes people come in off the video. It was a pretty good template. I saw it, and it's like, oh, I have access to this. Let me try it. Angels need to fix their pitching rotation. Their starters just can't stay in the game, says Gage. 6 PP outs. and the dude gets 4 trickles below the zone for a hit, so you get your first loss on ranked on the year. What's up, Jakizi? How are you? Great to see you.
Ball one, no strike.
Those of you that are playing the show, do you feel like they've limited how fast we get XP and stubs too much this year, or do you feel like it's like okay or just right? I've read the progression is a lot slower this year. Also, I know the daily cap is fairly easy to hit. I haven't been doing as many marathon sessions as I usually do at the launch of the game. Getting into that sports production role has me a little bit tied up on the weekends. So I haven't been doing like the big weekend streams for 8 hours or 10 hours or something, like we have in previous shows. We'll get a Holson homer. I'm happy with myself getting back-to-back, or not back-to-back, but at least 2 lefty homers here. Lefty-lefty. Yeah, I've had a couple of decent swings for sure, and this is not really like a huge hitter's park. So maybe I'm coming out of the slump gauge. You hear the daily cap is a problem for some. They have exiled the casual players. Yeah, that's sort of my feeling. Like, it's going to be tough to get a lot of the cards if you're not just grinding the heck out of the game, or have a really dedicated method to it. Bo, how do you feel like the grinding on the show is treating you, man? Here's one of our best grinders coming into the chat right now.
What do you got?
It's rough, says Chowderhead. And Chowderhead's a guy that can easily, well, relatively easy. Everything's relative, but for the rest of us, Chowderhead goes and hits World Series and stuff like that pretty easily. And he goes 10-0 on BR a lot. Gotta live in BR. Don't like it for Bo. Guy took a bad path just to die about it for the fun of it, I guess. Worked out for him. You got hit with the daily cap last night with 7 hours for Bodog. Took the fastball that was belt high, then I swung in the dirt. Good combo. We're on 4 followers on TikTok. You could be number 5. Please follow if you guys are hanging out in that chat and you're not followed already. And appreciate all the likes and shares that are happening. Not sure what the next hours will be for Bo. Bo, take a hike, pal. I should probably upgrade my squad. I'm sitting on 80,000 something stubs, but I want to have subs on him whenever McGuire comes out. You said ban Bo. Oh, you had some conviction behind your words. All right, Bo. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Joey did this to you. Bo, feel free to join us in TikTok or YouTube if you like. Gage, thanks for the like, sir. Do appreciate that and appreciate you. We're trying to wrap up the event before the total eclipse of our heart and the sun happens. Did I shout out Bo when he came in? I meant to. Oh, there we go. Bo's made it over to Zach land. Bo, hang on. I have a wrench for you that you need next to your name.
All one's the count.
All right, now you are a moderator there, Bo. please make some commands in that chat. I don't really know how to make commands and stuff there. That thing was murdered. What made me want to stream? So, long story, I'll try to keep it short. The old time viewers have heard me tell the story a lot. When my son, he's the oldest of the 3 kids, when he was born, my wife and I were not sleeping well because he was kind of a colicky baby and it was our first baby. So we were just exhausted. Got to about 3 months in, and one night I told her, hey, I'll stay up and play video games. Why don't you go lay down for like 6 hours? And then I can have a shift and rest instead of us getting woken up every hour and being exhausted. So that worked out really well. And a night or 2 later, we had stayed in that routine because we were happy to get some rest. I decided like I should check out streaming. I started out on the famous purple streaming platform, Gage, and I've been there ever since. And there's been times that I've taken breaks and whatnot, but yeah, like 7 years later, we're still after it. But really was kind of a way to pass the time in the night and just see what would happen from there. Ban him there too. He's cheating. Corey wants you to be banned on all 3 platforms. We could make a ban everywhere command for the regular viewers. That could be more expensive, like 50K for 10 minutes. So if somebody pops up on another platform, I could ban them. The problem is I don't know how to unban on a couple of these other platforms, Corey. I don't want to permanently ban Zach or Bo or anything. No, Corey, you're getting booed by Bo. All right, we got another win in the books. We're close to 35. Yeah, thanks, Gage. I love talking sports, so the sports games are always fun for me because it's, you know, it facilitates sports talk. All right, I think that's victory 33. Just kidding. We love Corey. How do you feel about Joey right now? You can't really see the parallel over the supercharged. Someone was asking me the supercharged cards earlier, and I didn't know. Let's take a quick look. Encarnacion, Cabrera, Blanco, Westberg, Harper, Kerstad, I guess, Jordan Alvarez, and Ryan McMahon. McMahon's a great card. Let me get McMahon in my lineup. I think I put in Henderson when he was supercharged. I don't know if I have that McMahon. Probably do. Yeah, there we go. Let's get him supercharged in there. Be even better. Don't like having the back-to-back lefties, but it's fine. Could use somebody else that could play second, though. With inside edge, because we don't want to lose our edge deal. Actually, he doesn't have to be inside edge. How am I hitting with Woods? 300. And then he's hitting 400. All right, so Woods is going to be the guy that's out. That's where I'm looking right at it. I'm looking for the defense thing. Well, here, we can just do it faster this way. All right, sorry, James Wood. You did nothing wrong. But we need another second baseman. Zach Geloff is supercharged. Let me grab Geloff. Oh, no, he's not supercharged. He's inside edge going up. That gives me a pinch runner. They gave him decent speed and gives me a righty bat. I'm not going to pinch it with him. I'll use Ford or Stanton, but not mess up the defense. All right, it took me too long to explain. You guys probably knew what I was getting at. 2 wins away from the end of the event. Why do I have a gold in my lineup? I'm playing event. I don't know. I just do, Caden. I don't have diamonds everywhere that are supercharged. I'm using the Buxton boost, so I'm looking for the low vision guys. Joey just gave you a hard time, says Bo. Hey, Anthony, thanks for following. Everybody, please be like Anthony. The lights flash for you guys when you follow. Anthony, who's your favorite baseball team? Is there like an eclipse countdown thing or something like that? Yeah, there is. All right, the eclipse starts in 28 minutes. I don't know that starts in 28 minutes for me on the West Coast, but yeah, be ready. If you're on the East Coast, if you're checking it out. All right, so it says Los Angeles. I'm not really in Los Angeles. I'm north of it. But Los Angeles, it starts at 10:06. Substantial blocking will be at 10:39. So, yeah, I got like an hour or so to mess around. Shouldn't take me too long to make that little cardboard box thing. Don't think you'll see it there in North Idaho, says Bo. I think we just get the partial thing, Bo, out here on the West Coast. We're not going to get the full experience like Chowderhead will. Here's Garrett Crochet. Slider, cutter, circle change. Thankfully, no No sinker action. I don't think I got enough of it. J Money, I think you're being sarcastic. I hope so. What do they call it, J Money? The Darwin Award? We don't want you to Darwin your vision, bud. So just in case anybody's taking J Money seriously, no, do not look directly at the eclipse. In case anybody's really impressionable and trusts J Money, he's messing with you. Only partial there in Nebraska for Brendan. Yeah, certain places will get a total eclipse bow, but we're going to at least get part of it, so I'll go check it out. Did I watch WrestleMania last night? No, I don't usually watch wrestling. I heard it was pretty good. Were you happy with WrestleMania last night, Bo? Yeah. Attacking. It was really good, says Brendan. I was actually trying to take Votto out here to the spot. It's pushing up on the D-pad and just didn't react. Felt like a kid again when you saw The Undertaker, says Bodog. How old is The Undertaker? Does anyone in chat know? He's got to be pushing 60, right? I would think. The Undertaker is 206, says Kanish. Is that accurate, Kanish? He's 59. Okay, I was close.
That's a ball.
I feel like Kamish may not be accurate on his tally there. 59 getting confirmed in TikTok from Gage as well.
He's out.
He's up there in age, says Bodog. Alright, it was too jumpy with the bat. He's the dead man, and dead men don't age. Gage, thanks for the like, sir. Yeah, I kind of left that hanging. Should have thrown it below the strike zone frame. Well, that's what I get. Those of you that enjoy WWE, do you think it's heading in a better direction now that Vince McMahon is out? Or is it more like wait and see because Vince hasn't been gone like that long? This guy's got P5 Shohei hitting 212 with him. The one pay-per-view you did fall asleep to, so Bo was happy. Oh, I thought Shohei had a homer. Jay Millo, thanks for the follow, Jay. How are you today? And thanks for the likes as well. That's what we need. We need the follows, likes, and shares. That drives us to the For Your page, and then we can blow up the TikTok chat. Vince was out of touch with the fans. Triple H is doing a great job. Honestly, you'd say yes. We dabbled for a long time being a regular in the Attitude Era. I'm not sure if I'm going to read this next part right. Levisque is doing excellent work, says FKN Kamish. Brendan says it'll be wait and see with Roman leaving for a bit with leukemia. I didn't realize he was dealing with that. That's terrible. Alright, we got out of the jam. Those of you that follow wrestling closely, do you think Vince McMahon will ever face any jail time? Feels like a lot of times these celebrities are able to kind of buy their way out of stuff. Even like P. Diddy. Of course, that's different part of the entertainment world. But, you know, jumped on his plane and went to some island, I guess, to try to write all this stuff out. Started taking an oral medication. He'll be on the rest of his life to combat it. Yeah, I was completely out of the loop on that. Hopefully that all works out well for him, just to take the medicine, hopefully. Olsen and Diaz head to head. Vince was probably getting like probation. You don't think he'll get anything or paying a fine, says Bo. Not too sure you believe everything you see in the media these days for Dark Spectre. Ooh, I thought I went around. Got bailed out. And hit the top of it. PCI's right over the top of that ball too. If I just would have dropped it down low enough, could have had a good swing. Timing was okay. Would have been like, you know, right field. Getting out a little in front. Oh well. Try to make a better swing this time. Same-handed fastballs are killing me today. Reacting way too late to him. He had to leave WWE, you want to say in 16 to 18 for the same reason. Yeah, I know McMahon's had some stuff come out before. This one was pretty bad. I read some of the details of it. You know, if it's to be believed. Those guys don't really get in trouble, even if they did, it says Bo. And the thing with McMahon is, like, he's up there in age, too. Could be like a Cosby situation. And I know Cosby did get convicted and he went in, but then he got out on some technicality, apparently. Like, you throw somebody in jail when they're in their 90s, like, how long are they going to serve? Even if they do prosecute it. Money talks, says Bo. Honestly, it took a long time to round. Dang it. Probably should have done something different on my defensive queuing. Oh, I didn't warm anyone up. Obviously, a huge mistake. Actually, I like pitching with Bummer more than I do Wagner. Wagner tends to get shelled for me. Wish you could donate. Very nice streamer. Hey, no problem, Gage. You're donating your time hanging out with us. Thanks for being here, bud. If you like to connect with the stream and the community more, as you can probably tell, we are multicasting on numerous platforms. You can click on my link tree. It's right there in my bio. If you click on my profile picture, and like the Discord's there, all the other streaming platforms are there, Twitter, all that stuff is just handy on a easy click. And it's the same name everywhere. If you just want to like put it into a search engine, it's KontrolFreek. But the Discord I don't think will come up on search, so definitely love you guys to join us in Discord. Share your lineups, find out when the stream's going to be live, find other great streamers. We have a lot of advantages of being in Discord together. Sloppy defense from me to create this rally. McMahon is a black top hat away from being the evil villain who ties the damsel to the railroad. I always thought he was weird when I was a kid, too. I didn't realize, like, he owned WWF when it used to be WWF. I mean, you know, for what it's worth. Maybe because he wasn't a wrestler, right? At least back in those days. You know, compared to somebody like Jesse the Body Ventura would be doing a lot of the announcing and stuff back then. Only old-timers remember those days. I won't call out the old-timers in the chat, but I know who's around my age that may know what I'm talking about. I guess his dad had quite a few wrestling organizations and things through the years, too. Vince McMahon's dad. Yeah, it wasn't a bad at-bat from this guy. He has low averages, but he's grinding. Oh, he's back in? Bo is back. I'm surprised Bo nor Zack Attack has came after Joey yet. Time out the guy that timed them out type of thing. don't know if I want to go lefty-lefty. Here's Harry Ford. Bo says I'm not mean. Joey's mean enough for both of you guys. Okay, so Ford is aboard. Time for small ball, Donnie. We got the cheese, and it was really good cheese. Went from first to third. Here's Modesty. Guess what I'm doing now, guys? I'm hitting into a triple play. Gosh, I thought that was freaking perfect too. Had the second baseman vacating the base. I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. That's gonna be great. Then yeah, Wagner was ready. He did his defensive drills, so that's what I get for being a clown. Let's see. Since you got hit with the 7 hours last night, the next time you'll get hit with 8 hours next time. Is that how it works? That's not right, is it? They don't extend how many hours it takes to get to the XP cap, do they? It's just the total amount, right? I mean, who knows? It's SDS. I shouldn't put it past them.
0-1's the count. Ball in.
Okay, so you're just joking with us. Just guessing. No problem. Alright, so Mookie's on. Nothing comes easy. Anything. Friends on TikTok, do you guys think I should restart stream? Because we're always trying to ride the 4-year page. Gotten a little quiet over there. I see Corgi Gamers has made it in. Good to see you again, Corgi.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball.
And Shohei Chess laid off. Got him to swing through. Needed it. Here's Candelario. Gage, thanks for all the likes, buddy. Corgi Gamers is the spirit animals for Stoppy. Waiting for that new baseball game to come out. Well, here's the thing, Bo. They've never made it with English menus, so you may not be too happy with that one. Get ready to learn Japanese, buddy, as the meme goes. Now, I've heard you can just get this handy little thing on your phone and you point it at your monitor and it translates right into English. I'm willing to try it no matter what, to be honest with you, because I'll learn the menus eventually. But it could also be region locked, so I'm not certain that we're going to be able to play those. Trying to hit those light goals. Thank you, Gage.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, if we can figure out the menu, we're good. Hitter, slider, 2-seam, and circle change. We're just going to shove it down the line. That should give us the lead. But yeah, the Baseball Spirit game does look really good. Particularly the cutscenes. I mean, that's every video game where they get the really nice rendering. I'm curious how it's going to play. I've heard it's a nice game. You know, from years gone by, people that have played it in the past. I don't believe they've made one for 3 or 4 years. They don't do the yearly release just to give us a roster update, I guess.
Ball, that's in.
Should I use the manual Clase as a pinch runner? Yeah, it's just a marginal speed game. Need the translator, won't give them the bank account. Yeah, be careful with that. But yeah, slamming, swinging under
0-1's the count.
the ball, doing all that bad stuff.
Nope.
Right, Eclipse is coming about 40 minutes out from the very start, here in California at least. Be sure to look it up if you guys are trying to check it out, depending on your region. But hopefully I can win this one and the next one and then finish up the event.
3-2.
Mariners are looking rough for Bodog. Oh, I thought that was missing inside. Nice pitch. He painted in there. Lost a game by giving up the walk. It happens. It's always kind of an anticlimactic way for the game to conclude too, in my opinion. But I'll take it when my team gets a walk-off walk. A's won a game that way. Toro got a walk earlier this year. I think our first win was that way. I believe that was against Boston. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Just trying to hit it opposite field with it breaking away, but I think broke too far. Of course, he's got the ghost runner. An MLB The Show move.
Yeah. 0-1. No ball, 2 strikes. Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2. Full count.
Yeah, this guy's taking. Let's try fastball up and in. Threw a bunch of sinkers, so I was thinking he might just swing right underneath. And he went back to first there. That was interesting. Wasn't that a chopper? I didn't think I caught that in the air. That was weird. No, not really, Bo. I mean, it's okay, but the game has a lot of issues. It's just something to bide the time. I know that there's like, at least I feel this way. I feel like you want me to be pumped up for the game because I think you're having a good time with it, and I'm happy for those of you that are enjoying the game, but I'm just biding my time till the college football game comes out. And we don't even know when that one's coming out, but yeah, I'll gladly let this one collect dust once it's time. Yeah, I think it's a little better than it was last year. Sets last year really put me off. But yeah, content still, gameplay hasn't improved. We're getting freeze-offs. I had a freeze-off the last time I streamed it. It was an event game, so like who cares? But you know, all these years have had the same issues. A lot of bad defensive animations still happening. I know they've made a few upgrades here and there, but wiping out everybody's Diamond Dynasty roster, not everyone, but those that got on a couple nights back, I think it was Friday night, and then not really communicating with the community until they thought they had fixed it. I think all that stuff is just terrible for a $70 game. Everybody on TikTok and YouTube, I'm going to take like 5 minutes down and then I'll resume stream. If you'd like to join us on Twitch, it's the same name there, or you can click on my link tree and join us that way. Just going to try to see if we can ride the For You page a little stronger and get the follows going there on TikTok again. So I'll be right back.